everyone, this is Trader Sebran here. Welcome to week 23. Now we are looking at GBpusd forecast for the week, looking at what the market has for us in week 23. Now, I believe you guys had a wonderful trade the previous week. There was a rally up and a massive drop that happened towards week 22. Now, if you watch my previous video where I talked about the analysis, what the market was we're expecting the market to do, you know that we were looking at a possible sell towards this region, but because of the NFP news that happened, the market needed to push up before the news. So I discussed this with my student to let them know the reason why this push had to happen. So now obviously we still had the eventual dropping of the price still dropped, but there's more to it. The market will still drop. I'm expecting the market to drop the more, but we're going to look into all of that now. Now, before we continue, I just want to make a disclaimer. Whatever we share with you on this platform, on this channel, is for your personal education. It is for you to take it and learn how to trade. We are not telling you what to trade. We are not telling you how much to risk. It is for your own educational purpose. So I would advise you do your due diligence, do your proper risk, technical analysis on your own, and then risk what you can afford to lose, because the market is not guaranteed for anybody. So having said that, again, I do not do account management, money management, whatever they call it, with people. I know a lot of scammers are out there using my personal information and then set up different social media platform, collecting people's data and then asking them for money. That is not me. I will not trade crypto. I do not trade Bitcoin or whatever they call it. I do not trade. I only trade GBpusd and maybe any other currency pairs. Apart from that, I do not trade anything outside that. And secondly, on my Telegram group, I always appear there, show my face, and make some reasonable contribution to the community. So I do not ask anybody for their accounts or funds to buy account or be traded for. So take that very seriously, so that you know, if you are in any of those groups that are asking you for money to buy an account, to trade crypto, to invest in anything, then you are in the wrong place. You better leave as soon as possible. Okay, so the real Telegram group that I have is in the link of this video. The description is there. The link of this description section of this video have the links to my personal Telegram group. It will take you there. There is no scam, no deception there. Just right straight up to it. Okay, and that's it. That's how I just wanted to put that out there for everyone to see. Now, before we go on into analyzing the market, let me first of all look at what the market holds on the fundamentals. Now, as you can see, let me move this away. As you can see, the fundamentals for Monday, which is on the 5th of on the 5th of June, we have PMI coming up by 3 p.m. We also have CSF CPI coming up by 7:30 a.m. So probably you may not want to trade that. And for those of you that trade that currency pair, watch out for that. But those of us that trade USD pair, this is one we're looking forward to trade. So 3 p.m., pay attention to that. Then on Tuesday, which is the next on the 6th of May, we have probably no strong trade for us. I mean, no fundamentals there for us apart from AUD. So for those of you that trade the AUD pair, you got to wake up by 5:30 a.m. to trade that if you want to. Now we have on Wednesday we have the CAD AUD again, and then we have CAD. Now CAD is going to be coming up on the rate statement Again, for those of you that have CAD as your major currency pair that you trade, look out for that price action. And also we see on Thursday, we have unemployment claims. Now, unemployment claims is in the category of the K reports. So we're going to be looking for proper trade by 1:30. For those of you who expect to trade it, be careful and also pay attention to that. Then on Friday, which is the last day of the week, week 23. Now we can see that price, the fundamentals we have lined up that week is 1:30 p.m. and it's card. So for those of you trading you other pairs outside these pairs, outside these pairs, you're free to go. So not too much to worry about next week about fundamentals. So everyone should be all right. Okay, let's go. Now we're going to look into the analysis today. So first of all, let's look at the weekly time frame to see exactly what the market has done. Now you can see on the weekly time frame what the market has done. Firstly, we saw that the market took out this previous high and created a new high. So we find that the market has given us a new high here and also break the previous high here. So this is what we're looking at. That was a previous high. So market now is trading below that high. So what we saw is, I want you to pay attention to this. Now, the market created this high before, all right, by breaking this previous high. So we saw that this structure, all right, was broken by this push-up, and this one was broken by this push-up, okay? So now we can see the price did like a run-up to the upside, okay? Now, we should be expecting a head and shoulder bigger on the inverse head and shoulder on the bigger time frame, but not at the moment, because we can still see that price want to still drop to the downside. So what that means is we are seeing price trading around this level now. So remember, this is a weekly candle. So we want to see price trade above this zone to be able to trade inside the zone this coming week. Okay, otherwise we may see price reject to this level, break this low, and then we'll be able to trade. Now remember, this is a weekly candlestick. Okay, this is a weekly candlestick. You need to understand that. So I just want to highlight some of those key areas that we're looking at this week, and then we'll be able to go to the bigger time frame and look at the picture. I mean the lower time frame and look at the picture. So let's go to the daily time frame. Having selected those key areas on the weekly, we go to the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, this is what we have. So the last day, the previous day closed on this candle, so which is below the previous structure that was created on the 15 minutes time on the weekly time frame. Now, what I want you to pay attention to is not this side, but this whole region on the dailies. Now we saw that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So throughout last week, the market rallied on this direction. Now, what the market did was to push higher to this upside and then came up to create a new high here. So we can have what we call a small medium structure here of a resistance level, okay, that the market has created. Now remember, when the market did this, create this, it actually give us a lower high. So what we can see here on the daily is that price created a new higher high, okay, over here above these highs, and then break structure, because you can put your trend line there. We can see the market broke structure by breaking this low. This was a previous low, and then took out this low again, and then dropped massively to take out all of these lows. So we see that structure here has been broken. So let me explain that again. You see, the market has been going high, higher high, creating higher highs. All right, let me just show you how to recognize. This is a higher high, all right, higher low, okay, and the market rally up to create this whole movement. This whole movement is a one push to the upside. So we have a new high here, then a new lower high, a new high here, then the market created an equal low and pushed all the way up again to break this high and created a new higher high here and dropped to create a new lower high, okay, higher low, sorry, and then push massively to create a new higher high here, and then consolidated at that level, and it dropped to break structure, pull back up into the zone, break another structure, and then we have massive structure break there and a pull back to the zone. At this level, we have equal high. So from here to here, we're looking at higher high, all right? And then we're looking at lower high at this level. So possibly the market is coming down to break this low. Now, if that happens, then we're going to be looking at more to the downside before the market will eventually pull back up, maybe towards this key area here. So what I'm going to do on the daily is to mark the key areas that the market may possibly want to pull back from. Now, that will be from psychological level 1.20. That might be possible area, or 1.21. That might be possible area because of multiple rejection we found there, or the market might reverse at 1.22. But at the end of the day, what we're looking at is possible price action at 1.22. So let's put it at 1.22 and see what we should be expecting this coming week, week 23. Now let's go back to the 4-hour time frame to see exactly how the market looks like. Now on the 4-hour time frame, you can see now price is already trading below our key area that the market reacted from. You see that if we adjust it, you see price actually traded below that key area, but I will just leave it to where it is, so to have a reasonable zone. Price touched there, and then we have a massive drop here. Price used that level as a resistance and drop. So now what we want to see is price dropping to this low. So we want to see price coming from here, all right? Want to see price drop from here to this level, so, or this level. So possibly we're looking at a trade to the downside at the moment. We are not buying until price reject from here and then push up to break this high, and then wait for a pullback for a potential buy. This is 4-hour time frame, okay? So we're looking at possibly price breaking, rejecting at this level, or maybe a small pullback if you were, and then drop again to break this low, and then continue to the downside until we get to this key level before potential reversal if the market wants to do that. But at the moment, we can see that GU is on a strong sell, even though there's big competition with it on the US dollars, a strong competition with it on the US dollars. The US dollar is head to head with GDP, British pounds at the moment. So you need to know that. That's why there is so much indecisions in the market, and the market is trending down. All of a sudden it's heading back up because there's so much competitions here. Head to head is the market of GDP USD right now. So USD is on the head to head with British pounds. So you need to see that on the sentimental, and also look at what the market is doing generally. If you look at the COT data, you understand that the big picture here is that the market is actually struggling. So we have more of the big guys buying and selling these two pairs. So we're seeing that the big guys are buying USD dollars, and the big guys are also buying GBP. So that's the problem here. So we see like a conflict in there. So pay attention to that on GBP USD. So now what I'm looking to do is to wait for price to break below. I want to see what price does at this level, or maybe just look for a minor pullback. If I see that price pull back a little into the zone or somewhere around there, probably I'm going to use my Fibonacci retracement, put it there, and find out what price will do within that zone, and I'm going to look for more sell. But if it breaks below by heading down, I'll probably wait for a pullback, and I'm going to sell to this key level here, and probably price may come to this low depending. If it doesn't, then we'll know that, okay, but you know what? We just have to know that this price right now is not ready for a buy until we break this high. If price doesn't break this high, we should not be looking for a buy. Rather, we should be looking for pullback, an opportunity to set the price down until we get to this key level of 1.21 or 1.2200. Do you understand, guys? So I believe that is clear enough on GBpusd at the moment. I'm not going to give you all of the details about how you can enter the trade and all of that. If you want to learn more about that, you know where to find me on our Telegram group. Hit me up or visit our website. The link is in the description, as you already know, so you'll be able to find out more. So one more thing there to give you clarification is just to ensure that you put your counter trend line there and wait for price to react at that key level. So what I mean by that is let the price come all the way down. This week, let price come all the way down and wait for price action here. At this level, for those of you who scalp, you can equally scalp the retracement, wait for price action at that level. If this high is not broken, then there is no more buys. Just wait for price and then probably a drop. Something like this nature will probably happen on the market. Otherwise, just keep buying. If the market break this high, wait for a pullback and then keep going up. That's what we intend to do. But at the moment, we are looking at more to the downside. Once the trend line is broken, that's the guarantee that we are heading to 1.2200. It is something where you don't guarantee anything in the market though, but I'm just using that word to give you an idea what probably may happen in the market. Now, if you check this counter trend line there, you can see that at this level, this is the best way to put that counter trend line. And we saw that price eventually broke and pulled back up. So this is a very sensible key area that price we should be looking at, whether price is going to buy or is going to remain selling. Do you understand? So that's why the counter trend line there is very important. All right, so that is all I'm looking at on GBpusd. So remember, we also do analysis on Euro USD. So if you trade Euro USD, and sure you watch the video because the analysis is going to be out. Check for it. All right, so thank you guys for watching, and if you are joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that you get the alert as soon as we release our video every week as we do the analysis. You don't want to miss it. And also, I want you to suggest the kind of currency pair you want us to be doing analysis with. I'm pretty ready to share with you what I can see from the market when if you provide the currency pair that you want us to do analysis on. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.